What's up, everyone? This is the BumCast presented by Circa Sports Illinois. Step up to the plate like a pro at the world's largest sports book at your fingertips, Circa Sports. It's sports betting the way it should be with no bet fees in Illinois. Circa Sports brings you player-friendly pricing, enhanced in-game options, exceptional customer service, and more. From moneyline to strikeout props, first inning to full game, take your swing with the Circa Sports app. Start betting like a pro from anywhere, anytime in Illinois. Download the new bookie today at circasports.com. I am your host, HBIC, the head bum in charge, along with Baloney, Joey P, and Dougie Fresh, and welcome to a new era of the BumCast, which is now part of Circa Sports Illinois.
What an ad read. Professional ad read by your boy, HBIC. I was worried about it to start the show. One take. That's how we do it. We do all our promos one take. We do all our ad reads one take. You nailed it. And yes, it's a new era for the Chicago Sports Bums. I think we're all excited about it. We've been, kind of behind the scenes teasing, working on it, this, that, and the other. And it's finally here. And I can't be more excited. Congratulations to everyone involved. Johnny, everyone else that made this possible. We're excited about it. Jay, I know you're gassed up about it.
Yeah, this has literally been a year or so in the making.
Courtship, if you will.
Yeah, it started off with Dougie, doing some excursions with the Circa, VIP reps, and then I had to go meet where you were in Turkey. I had a meeting with one of the other guys, and just kind of like, hey, let's do something together.
But honestly, though, it is honestly the perfect marriage because we love to do a little sprinkle here and there or whatever with the
responsible
dabbles and everything like that. And honestly, and I'm not just saying this or anything like that. Circa Las Vegas, their new little spot on Fremont. I shouldn't say new, but it's been there. Easily one of my favorite spots in Vegas. Barry's House of Prime, delicious steak. Probably my favorite steak place in Vegas, 100%.
Yeah. So in addition to Circa sponsoring the BumCast, they're actually going to be featured now at our tailgates, Whiskey at Comiskey, throughout the entire year. They're going to have their own little sec table for doing activation. So don't go. We want you to be part of a Circa family when it comes to the sports betting, but don't go download anything right now. Wait until June 13th. Come out to the tailgate because there's going to be more incentives if you do it in person with us at Whiskey at Comiskey on June 13th. So you want some of the perks, you want some of the snazzy fazzy stuff. Hold off for just 2 weeks.
Patience is a virtue.
Help us help you. You help us by helping them, and it all kind of feeds each other. But yeah, I guess we could just say stay tuned for more details.
Absolutely,
that is correct. Yeah, Peter, how you doing today?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm excited, to chop it up with you guys. It's been a long weekend, although I did something last night that I don't know why I haven't done it before. You might think I'm crazy. You might think I'm a genius. I need your guys' take on this. Okay. Jason, I'm looking at you directly because I used to give you a little bit of grief. And this is way back when. You were the swim trunks, board shorts in public guy. Like, you would go out in your flip-flops and board shorts as if you were in San Diego. We were on Belmont Street, if you dare. But me, as being very busy the last couple of weeks and work catches up with you and different things catch up with you, I was running low on laundry. I slept in swim trunks last night, and it's the most. I'm not kidding you. I might only sleep in swim trunks from now on. Because I've never been a sleep in the nude guy. I've never been a, al fresco, if you will. I'm typically a basketball shorts and sleep in my underwear. But I put on the swim trunks. It's got the netting. It's not as binding as the underwear. It's comfy, baby.
It's breathable.
Instead of instead of like a drawer full of pajamas and basketball shorts, I might just be a swim trunk to sleep guy.
Now, see, now with the board shorts though, they don't have the netting.
Right.
Yeah, so mine had the nettings, so it was like an all-in-one, if you will.
Yeah. Fun fact though, like, I probably still would be a board shorts guy if I need to lose about, a good 30 pounds to get back into that, because I used to do the whole board shorts, flip flops, and a Dago tee.
Mhm.
That would be like summer walking around, patio bar, whatever. I was a Dago guy back in the day, but I got fat guy body now. I can't pull that same look off. It looks like the Homer with the smiley face on the back.
I like that. I like that visual.
Yeah, I'm with Colonel Bourbon, dude. Because like I have, been in like swim trunks for a long time, and I start to get that uncomfortableness. I'm with him, man. Like the
You guys
chafing is.
You guys got to step up. You got to ditch the Kmart brand board shorts. Board short technology has come a long way. And to be fair, these were swim trunks. Swim trunks are different than board shorts. I don't think I could sleep in board. The Velcro would mess you up in the board short. So this is specifically swim trunks.
Okay. So the swim trunks that I have now, they have like the compression shorts in them, because I don't like the netting. So they have like the compression shorts in them. Those are the ones I rock. But dude, when I'm at home like comfortable, I'm basketball shorts, no underwear, 100%. That's what I rock. Free ball,
man. And you've been known. We talked about it last week. I listened to the BumCast back for quality control purposes and stuff. You were bragging about your big old balls. So you're going like no. I need some support. I need some support in my life,
dude. I stand march those shits. I just walk and let those bad boys roll.
Yeah, because I've always been soccer short, basketball short while I'm at the house, but
same.
I kind of like the freeness of it all. What do you, Jay? What are you sleeping in?
You see, the thing with me is Dougie knows this. I don't know if you guys up here know or not. I can't swim. Okay, I can't swim.
I thought
me neither.
I thought you were gonna say you like sleeping in your jeans, because I saw that in Indy.
Well, that's what I was getting to. No, but I can't swim. So like if I have a vacation coming up, Dougie, obviously the cruise, I just went and grabbed some stuff and threw it on, and I don't know what happened to them after that. I think I left them on the boat. I'm not going to swim again, so I'm done with these. Either that or I'll just go in my chonis next time.
It was funny, the one pool that we got into or whatever. It wasn't so much Joey was fearful, but it was Sandy was fearful for Joey. She looks at me and she goes, "Dougie, how deep?" I'm like, he'll be fine. Half his body's out of the water.
So fun fact though, Peter, all those times back in the day when I was a board short, Dago guy, I was free balling under the whole time.
Yeah, see,
no boxers.
Yeah, that's crazy with board shorts though, because like I'm saying, like between the tie, like it's basically like a shoelace and some Velcro. I feel like there's some dangerous things that could happen there. You're running a risky game.
Yeah, I was
playing mousetrap.
Yeah, also you might catch a charge somehow.
Right. HBI, come and see.
Ooh. Hope everyone had a great Memorial Day weekend. I know that we did. I have to start off by saying, like last week I gave Joey P some shit that we didn't get the invite to the taco party last week after the tailgate. But Joey, good guy, took us out for a little dinner let's hang out. Let's go.
Leftover tacos.
There was no leftover tacos. We did some Vito and Nick's. So
I had to come to the hood.
Yeah. So we met at Vito and Nick's at 4 p.m. and I immediately remembered. I was like, wait a minute, like they did the vets at 4:30. We're doing Vito and Nick's at 4. I'm convinced the P's are like 75 years old, and that's just their normal dinner time.
I invited you to brunch. That was your brunch time, 4:00, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's true. Jason wasn't hungry because he eats brunch at like 2:30, so the 4:00 dinner was tough, the scheduling wise. No, but I figure, and we all know, the lovely Sandy P, the better half, she's on a completely different schedule than normal humans.
Yeah.
So I would imagine everything gets bumped up a little bit. Like I would imagine you guys eat lunch like 10 a.m. or 11 a.m. because everything
9.
kind of gets moved.
9.
Yeah, exactly. So
That would-
I understand that part.
We could actually make a good segment out of that. It could be called like Supper with the Peas. and it's just them going and exploiting like senior citizens discounts at certain hours.
I will
I'm
say,
almost there. I'm almost at that
Vito,
age.
Vito and Nick's at 4 p.m. in the afternoon. There was a lot of people with AARP cards there.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, and this was like on Friday, right?
Saturday.
Saturday.
Oh, so a Saturday that changes things. Yeah, that's an early dinner.
Yeah. Well, see, now here's where I chime in and go, where was my invite? Just so I could line myself up with a dinner date with the Peas coming up next week.
Yeah, now we know what our banter is going to be for next week.
Right.
Is Joey and Dougie going to Tacos Tacos or Los Comales somewhere?
We're gonna run it back, baby.
Yeah, we had a good time drinking all their tequila as well, and fortunately, the boy band music started playing, and it was one too many NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, All for One, Boys to Men. I think even the idea was broached that we need to do like a boy band music tailgate.
Yes, it was. The wives were all for it, so I think that we give in as we should to the queens, right? So the idea
We've
came
talked
about,
about
and there was some
themed tailgates. I like that.
Yeah.
Maybe now, Circa's involved. We could do a little bit more things. Maybe a themed tailgate is on the agenda. That'd be fun.
Absolutely.
I like that.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Colonel Bourbon's ready for his invite.
Yeah.
We're just running a 3-man weave to get date night with Joey P is basically what we're doing.
yeah. So had a nice Saturday with the Peas, and then you guys came by on Sunday for a little barbecue. Dougie, you did the Guinness and espresso martini challenge.
Originally done by Peter, but man, that thing is a banger.
Right?
That thing is awesome, man.
We gotta somehow copyright that thing. I know I stole it fair and square from somebody on the internet, but now it's our thing.
Yeah.
So we got a pending or something.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. But yeah, dude, it was so good. My problem was I was like, damn, I want more, And then I was like, if I do another one, then I'm gonna want another one after that. And it's like, that's a lot of espresso. I'm not really worried about the booze part, but the espresso.
I saw you playing pinball at like 4 a.m. I think the
Yeah.
espresso was working.
Yeah, we were doing pretty good. It was a fun night until Mary absolutely screwed up pinball. Bum of the week, early bum of the week.
Oh no!
Oh,
Is the machine okay?
The machine's okay.
Yeah,
The
the
machine's
machine's okay.
fine. I will say I was Pepper and Jason kind of asking him like, what's the highest score that there's ever been? Like, what's a good round? Everything like that. And he was kind of telling me what a good round was. And then we decided that we were going to play 4 players. And so like basically, I told Mary, I'm like, hey, when your ball's up, let us know and go from there. So I was player number 1. I start off first round with 600,000 points. Like I had a phenomenal run, right? And then all of a sudden we just start talking, we're conversating, like as people are like losing, they come sit back down and then we'd rotate. And then Mary got up there and like we were just conversating, drinking and everything like that. And then eventually she comes over and she goes, up, game's over. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, it said game over. I'm like, you played all of our turns? Like here I am thinking like I'm gonna have that aha moment and like have like Jason up for fucking days trying to beat my like high score. No, Mary comes in and just swoops in and she added like an extra 30,000 to that score out of 3 more turns. It was so brutal.
Damn.
Yeah.
It would have been nice if you got that record, Dougie, but I would question it only because I think I've had this conversation with you, Jason, in the past, and obviously this is all a joke.
Mm-hmm.
But every time I play that machine, I love that machine. Every time I play it, immediate tilt. I think that machine is racist. So of course, Dougie gets a really good score first try. Meanwhile, as soon as I pull the plunger, tilt.
Right.
I'm like, that machine's racist.
That would be funny.
Yeah.
It just like all of a sudden Newman pops up and not the right race.
Don't worry, Peter. It only happened to me the one of the two games I played.
You didn't say white is right.
Yeah, see, half of Joey's turns were on tilt. Not all of them, though.
One out of every 2 pulls I did.
Yeah.
But
Tennessee Joey was just fine.
Oh man, it was good. It was good to see, people's over the weekend and party Memorial Day, did a whole lot of drinking. I think did enough for a while. Especially, just doing nothing yesterday and drinking wine. That was a very nice, relaxing day. I saw something, the Indy 500 over the weekend. You guys watched the cars go vroom, 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 circle? Yeah.
I saw the end. I saw the end of it.
I wanted to show you this. Look at this. What can the infield fit at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway?
Ooh, I like that.
It can fit the Warren Golf Course, so that looks like a 9-hole golf course.
Okay.
It can fit Wrigley Field, Lucas Oil Stadium, Four Winds Field, Navy Pier, University Park Mall, which is something, I guess, Mishawaka, Notre Dame Stadium, Bethel University, Soldier Field, and the Golden Dome / God Quad of Notre Dame. Maybe that's where the Quad God practices. I don't know. But
Maybe.
The fact that it can fit multiple stadiums and a golf course inside the infield of the Speedway, that's insane. I didn't realize how massive this thing was.
I had no clue.
Imagine parking on the wrong side of the stadium like I do all the time for like Sox games or Bears games. Like we gotta walk. Sorry, I parked in the wrong way. I'm walking all the way across. That's a problem.
Yeah.
Peter, now you're a golf guy. Does that look like a 9-hole or an 18-hole golf course?
Well, we can just count the greens if you want, or the fairways. Just count the fairways. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, that's an 18-hole course.
18-hole. Okay, so you got an 18-holer in there, in addition to 6 stadiums.
That's insane.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
It is. Like in tailgating at those events, I'm told, never been to one, but you see it on TV all the time. They really go all out with their RVs that they let them pull in there, and they've got these huge cabanas in there. It looks like a great time. I can only imagine how crazy it gets at Indy.
Yeah. How many lot B's can you fit in there?
Right.
I was just gonna say, imagine the ease of having to pee at Soldier Field and not waiting in bathroom line and just going to another stadium.
Yeah. If you ever see me on a golf course,
you'll get lost there though.
I'm peeing in all of those woods in the golf course. Each hole.
Water hazards everywhere.
I think we have to take like this segment and just start calling it "Will It Fit?"
Yeah, that would be good. I've never been to a NASCAR, Indy. Obviously, F1's a different animal. We were in Vegas right before the F1.
Yeah.
And I know those tickets are like thousands of dollars because it's all like the rich elite of the world. But I've never been to a NASCAR event or an Indy event. They look like fun. Obviously, the tailgating and the boozing and stuff like that. But I don't really dabble in the race car stuff. But I do like the strategy. I do like a lot of the things involved. I watched the end of the race, like I told you. I saw that guy was crying into his girlfriend's arms, because he came in second place, second time in a row. He came in second place. This is all interesting.
Ouch.
We're gonna talk some White Sox here in a minute. The game started at 6:40. It's already bottom of the 7th inning. This is a Mark.
I like it. Game. We're gonna get the post game show crowd after that. What we can just delay, just keep talking bullshit like NASCAR and IndyCar until the game's over, and then we could get the real White Sox fans back to our
Sox
side.
are losing 2-0, but man, this game's got some Burley-esque to it.
All right, we need a little bit of Willie Boy's magic at the end of this.
And And just in case we have any new listeners and they might be Cubs fans, you guys just lost your 10th in a row, 12-1. So go to that.
Man, they're reeling. It's unbelievable since
Fall from
the
grace.
Crosstown Classic. Yeah.
Did Edgar Carroll just kibosh the Cubs?
Do you think? All right. So where do you rank it? Was it Edgar Carroll? Was it the Bachelorette lady that's yelling at PCA? Like, who are we thanking or blaming for the demise of the Cubs? Is it the Cub bums just quit? They were on a roll doing shows, and I was, hey, good job with your shows. Like, Prads was lining up guests. The Dram Daddy was, doing his thing, and then all of a sudden, 10 in a row, they're like, we're not doing a show this week. I'm like, yeah, now you know how we felt for like 4 seasons in a row.
Yeah. Well, didn't like that the Billy Goat dude die or something like that? Like the day of the
Sam.
streak. Yeah, Sam. Like his shit started like the day of the streak. So.
Wait, who died?
The
The
Billy
owner of the
Goat.
Billy Goat Tavern.
Oh yeah.
He died the last game they won was the Friday that he passed away. So we might be talking a new goat curse.
So I just saw they lost today, so that's 10 in a row now.
Yeah.
They've
been I mean, this is not a Cubs podcast, but they have been so weird because, like, remember they started the season win-loss for like ever. And then they rattle off 10 wins in a row. Yeah. And now they're losing 10 wins in a row. They've had 2 10-game win streaks in that span. And now they're only like 2 games or 3 games better than the White Sox. Hopefully. I mean, it's going to be a fun summer.
Yeah. Speaking of betting, shout out Circa Sports. I did see a stat today that if you bet the money line on the Cubs $100 to start this at the time 9-game losing streak, it was like if you threw $100 on it and let it roll over for those nine wins, you would have something like $330,000 right now.
Wow.
Because of just the rollover and the odds and everything like that. It was a crazy stat. I can only imagine. I can't wait to see it tomorrow. Whatever it's going to be, but
might have to go for 11.
Yeah.
All right, so hold on real quick too. So before we get into, we are going to talk Sox, we promise. But yeah, you mentioned it, Peter, that the bums in the bleachers, they were getting consistent doing a Monday show. Their vibes were high. What was it? Who said it last week? You're not built for 160? Oh, it was David Kaplan. He's like, these fans aren't built for 162 games. Maybe Prez isn't built for 162.
They're not built for 100 losses. Is the way they're going right now. I just recently watched all 3 of the Nolan movies. It's like we were born in it. We were built in it. We've been in the darkness, molded by it. Yeah. These guys aren't used to it.
Yeah, I need. Is that Packers mentality? The elitist, like we should always win, mentality, and they can't handle the losing.
I don't know. They might be losing a running back.
I think, them going on 2 10-game win streaks definitely spoils things, right? Because us, like, obviously, just like they can't handle losing, White Sox fans can't handle winning. Like, I'm going to have a segment later where I want to start talking playoffs, and we're not even in June right now. So it's like, that's just part of being a meathead Chicago sports fan. And I'm talking Cubs, Sox, Fire, Blackhawks, Bears, Bulls, all of us. Like, we just don't know how to handle the peaks and valleys. We deal with them because that's our lives. But like the top of the top and the bottom of the bottom is where typically we're at. We just don't know how to handle it.
Yeah.
So I know we were talking about it, Peter. Maybe you teased it. Are we doing tweet police for the Cubs Rumble and the Rumble in the Wrigley? I don't know what they're calling it tomorrow.
I wanted to do the tweet police because it's the Bleacher Jeff versus what was the Sox fan's name? Todd or whatever. Once the pedophilia stuff happened or whatever, I'm like, I don't want to no. At this point, far be it for me to side with that guy. I'm unfortunately gonna have to side with Bleacher Jeff. So I decided no tweet police segment. Although then I thought maybe like Game of Thrones, and now I'm just doing multiple nerd references. Somebody has to volunteer as tribute. Instead of that creep show motherfucker fighting Bleacher Jeff, another White Sox fan has to volunteer as tribute. Someone noble that doesn't have a record, that hasn't been to jail or any of that. We need somebody good to fight Bleacher Jeff. A hero we all deserve. See, another Batman reference.
Right. We should just all vote on it, and whoever that person is just has to step up to the plate.
Johnny, if you're listening, I'll drive you to the north side.
Yeah,
Johnny's
that
got
thing.
I got my money on Johnny versus Bleacher Jeff. I don't care about the size difference.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no. Yeah.
Mailman Jack says, I practically blend right into the color scheme of the walls. He should smile more tonight. Jack, I got a new laptop. I'm in 4K now. I bought a gaming laptop. It's got an NVIDIA graphics card in here. It's got 4K. I'm hardwired to the internet. No more Wi-Fi. I will never ever get Telemundo internet ever again.
Oh, that's
Here we go. You're asking, why would you even say that?
Because this bad boy is built for gaming, man. This is for overclocking with the nerds on Call of Duty, man. There ain't no chance I'm getting buffered.
You just Danhoused yourself. You
Yes, you
are
did.
cursed.
You are cursed, because what you'd fail to realize is that, when you're gaming on like all these like crazy game studios, like the Call of Duties of the world and whoever makes Fortnite and all of that stuff, you're running the best of the best platforms and programming. We're running on StreamYard, which is all smoke and mirrors, and so it's like we are literally a tough wind away from StreamYard going down and your thing crashing. So it's like it's not up to the fancy pants graphics card. It's like the mouse running on the wheel for StreamYard.
Jump says my laptop has nothing to do with connection. I pay the super fast Xfinity, gigabyte internet. So
hardwired, baby.
Hardwired, no Wi-Fi. It's cabled in there. So the only way I'm getting crashed out is if Comcast decides to go out.
Now, we did you did like the settings and stuff before the stream started, and I do like it. But now, because you are in 4K and you look good, but it is kind of muted. Do we need to have the lamp in charge back? Do we need a little bit of light? That's all I'm asking. Do we need a little HLIC action? Oh shit, you keep that thing on you. She's back, baby.
Most people don't even recognize her.
No.
Now, maybe what we do is we take Headlamp in Charge to Whiskey at Comiskey and everyone can get a photo with him.
We got Circa money, baby. We don't have to charge for lamp photos.
Yeah, right.
Might be along lines. You guys don't know.
Yeah.
That's true.
Don't underestimate HLIC.
HLIC.
I can see Jason up there with the the green poker hat or whatever, just taking bills. It's going to be 5 for 1 photo, or we can do a special 2 for 10.
So you're gonna have to run a generator and charge extra if the lamp is on. That's a thing.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. You want the lamp on? That's $10.
All
Shit.
right. I was trying to see where we're at, how close we are. Top of the 8th. All right, let's just get into some White Sox
I
stuff.
love that we're just filibustering until the guy.
Oh, our White Sox content is fueled by TasteRealChicago.com. Go visit them online at TasteRealChicago.com. Get your beef kits, your jardinera, your seasoning, your muffalettas, your merch, all that good stuff. Fuels your barbecue, makes your taste buds feel good. And if you haven't done a beef kit, you definitely need to do a beef kit, because I did one over Memorial Day weekend and it was beautiful success.
Mm-hmm.
You put them beefs right into the crock pot and you get the just juices flowing. So TasteRealChicago.com. Tell them the bump sent you.
Only problem with that beef kit is it's the first thing to run out. It is the first thing to run out at the party. I was picking up scraps at the end because everybody, once they got that first taste of it, that was it, man. People were going back for seconds, thirds. By the time I got to it, I'm digging through Anjou to try and find something, baby. But it was awesome. Good as always.
Yep. All right, so let's talk a little White Sox here. They're currently, unfortunately, losing 2-0 in the top of the 8th. And, we were singing praises for them the past couple earlier in the season about the West Coast road trip. They were doing really well. And then they kind of had a case of the heebie-jeebies, I guess.
Yep.
Lost 2 out of 3 to the Mariners, lost 2 out of 3 against the Giants. Couple of the games, just weren't close. The Mariners put a wallop on them. Giants put a wallop on them. So kind of a rough road trip. Power is still there, but they come home right away. They win against the Twins, but up in very, just mid week for our boys. They fell to 3.5 games back. Like we were here last week talking about, oh, they're a game back, or half game back, whatever. And then can we do it? They're still over 500, so I think we can all take some solace in that. But rough week for the boys, and we mentioned this that on the pod last week that this is the tough part of their schedule now, right? Giants, kind of having a downer time, this year. And Seattle's not caring to cover off the ball like they were last year, but you got 4 this week against Minnesota, and then like I said, it goes Detroit, Minnesota, Philly, Atlanta, LA, New York, Detroit. It's just a brutal June, so it's make or break. So rough week for our boys, but we're still over 500, and we're only 2 runs down. Willie's boys don't quit. Like I feel like most now with Sox fans, we can say like we're not out of it until we're officially third out in the 9th.
Absolutely. Did you see San Francisco? Was my previous bum of the week. They were told not to do the crotch shot anymore. The crotch tapping in the outfield.
Oh, the outfield, yeah.
Yes. Did you see what their thing was? And they used it against the Sox.
What do they do?
So now they have 2 guys that line up, and the one guy throws his crotch and picks one off, and then goes and hits the other one and picks the other guy off. So now they're throwing crotch shots from long distance. It's pretty good. It's pretty funny. I was entertained. I was like, Sox lost, but that was funny.
Crotch blasting.
Yeah.
Don't hate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I titled the podcast "Vibe Still High" because while they did skid in the West Coast, I feel like that Twins game, especially, the Twins game yesterday was the vibes game, right? Like, Murakami hits a monster shot, and then it just felt like they were getting back on track, especially back home. But yeah, Jason, like you mentioned, this is June is going to be make or break. Right now, like this week is the week where you should be gaining a little bit of ground, and we kept
padding some wins
because we keep talking about it's going to get tough. And we've been talking about it. Just win division games. That's what's going to matter. I know, like the Guardians did get hot, and they gained a little bit of ground and separation, but the White Sox have a ton of games left with Cleveland. So like that's what's really going to make or break. We could talk about, like the Dodgers and everything else, but as long as you're able to win your division games and just stay at or around 5, like if you tell me they finish June at June 1st, the end of June, 500, I'm considering that a win. So yeah, even up until All-Star break, we kept kept looking at the standings, and it's like, oh, when are they going to get the 500? And then they would, 2 games below 500, and then flutter back and forth. They finally got the 500. They got 2 games over, and now they're coming back down to 500. I think that's going to be if you tell me they're at 500 at the All-Star break, I'll take that, because I don't think anybody's going to run away with anything. The Cleveland looks good now, but I just don't think they have the gas to really run away with anything, especially if the Sox play them close. So yeah, I feel like the vibes are still high. This is still even with a bad week, it's been overall an awesome season so far. And I still think they can continue that. They got people coming up. They're calling people up. They're moving things around. They're trying to find ways by hook or by crook to, field a competitive starting pitching and bullpen. And I think they can do it.
I got some breaking news here. This is one of the cool things I love about my new laptop. I can just add stuff right to this clip and snip right away. Guys, we got tarps off at the game.
Oh, Southpaw's going tarps off. I was about to disavow this video because I'm like, those are a bunch of young kids going tarps off. I don't know about all that, but Southpaw going tarps off, I'm okay with it. Are you down with the? I know it started in St. Louis last year, and it kind of went gangbusters. And like Schriffen could not stop talking about tarps off, both in Seattle and in San Francisco.
Mhm.
Like, are you guys in on the tarps on thing, or
No, I'm out.
I don't know. I could handle one Praz. I don't know about 100 of them. Like some people are meant to, be in rain delay for the rest of their lives and keep those tarps on the field.
Yeah, I couldn't do it because Sandy wouldn't let me.
no?
I'll leave it at that.
You got tarps on for La Familia.
La Familia Tarpan. Yeah.
MFK, Marry Fuck Kill, tarps off, cup snakes, wave.
Kill the wave. Kill the wave all the time. I guess I'll fuck tarps off and I'll marry cup snakes.
I don't want to give Cubs fans credit, but I do like the cup snakes. That makes me laugh
Yeah.
every time I see a gigantic one.
I don't know, dude. Like,
It's not rocket science. It's just
I know. But dude, so I'm just thinking of like when I was a little kid. When I was a little kid, dude, I loved the wave, especially during a shitty game. I mean, I don't necessarily like it now, but like tarps off is probably the worst out of all of it. So I'm killing tarps off. I'm fucking the wave, and I'm marrying the cup snake.
Yeah, I'm following along right with you, Dougie. Right in that order. Just because, I mean, the whole tarps off, whichever. it's a phenomena that, Peter, you said it a minute ago. It's something the youngins are up for right now. I think that, as those young men get older, they'll figure it out that what was I thinking back then?
Me and my wife were watching the Sox Giants game over the weekend. I think it was Friday night, and they start doing the tarps off, and she goes, "Why are Sox fans like that?" And I'm like, "Those are Giants fans. They're in San Francisco." It's like, "No, they're all wearing white." I'm like, "Yeah, it's Giants wear black and white, colors. That's part of the colors besides the orange." It's like, "No, those are all Sox fans." And I'm like trying to zoom in. I'm like, "See? No, look at this guy's got orange. He's got an orange shirt. Like, it's." He's like, I'm like,
I don't like the insinuation by Sarah, Jason.
I know, and I was like that. I'm like, Sox fans are better than that. We would never do such a thing. And now here we are. 4 days later, we're tarps off with Southpaw. At least our mascot joined.
Also, that looked like you don't have to show it again. That looked like it was a 500 level. What happens in the 500 level of Rate Field has no bearing on what actual Sox fans are doing. Because remember, we said I haven't been in the 500 level for a decade, and I don't plan on being back anytime soon. It's like the elephant graveyard in Lion King. I show my kids we're never going over there.
Yeah. I mean, it's great that it's open. I mean, that's cool.
Usually, and there's people there.
Usually
there's people there.
Usually during the week, especially at this time of the year, how they should be playing, it would be closed, but now it's open. No. So that's cool.
All right, let's get back on track here, because I think the big news that happened earlier today, White Sox placed Noah Schultz on the 15-day injured list with a right knee patellar tendonitis. I know he struggled recently, but are we buying the right knee tendonitis, or this seems very phantom-y to me?
It is this is your classic textbook phantom injury. I do like if that's the case, if that's the way they're going about things, that's fine. Do the Phantom IL thing. I know he has had knee problems in the past, and he's a 6'10" guy, lanky, young. It's tough to stay healthy, but he's been like more. It's almost like the protect your chickens and your mentals kind of deal. If he needs a little 15-day break and kind of catch your breath, you got called up and he hasn't really, been all that gangbusters. He's been fine. He hasn't been terrible, but he hasn't been great either. So yeah, like 15-day, send him down, bring up Sandlin, see what happens. Maybe call him back up after the 15 days. I'm okay with it.
Yeah. I mean, you look at his starts in May. He had that really good one against San Diego where he pitched 6, only gave up the 2 hits, and you're kind of like, all right, let's go. Like San Diego's a great offense. This is what we want to see from Noah. And then he kind of just has like the sandwich, starts of good and bad. Gives up 7 runs, then 3 runs, and then back at San Francisco with 6 runs. So you kind of thought he was like, oh man, he's getting it together, but sandwich a couple good starts between some bad starts. So it maybe it is. It probably is a phantom injury, but I will say though, when he's still got to work on his control. 4 walks against the Angels, 5 walks against KC. He only walked 1 against San Fran, but I mean, he only pitched 4 innings and gave up the 6 earned runs, and he just got knocked around against the Giants. But let's hope that like a little couple weeks off, recharges them. They work on whatever they got to work on and comes back and gives you that San Diego start.
Wait, did we get a Mooney bomb?
Oh, Jason,
he's got a guy on base. He's got a guy on base.
I'm delayed right.
Home run, 2-run homer, 2-2.
I like Colonel Bourbon giving us the update. Also, who's got the music on?
That's
You got the goal horn? Like, do you have a home run horn and a goal horn for Blackhawks? If you don't have a Chicago Fire goal horn, I'm gonna bum of the week you right now. You got all of the sports?
All right. I had to make sure because that's the actual home run music at the stadium. Jason, you saw it the other night. So
yeah, we don't want to get DCMA'd.
Yeah, that's why I had to cut it.
Let's go. All right, so tie game. We just said Willie's boys don't quit. Buy a shirt.
Willie boys don't quit. See the vibes are at all time high.
Right.
And that was a bomb right into the 108 too.
Yeah. Who didn't catch it?
Yeah. We said he's gonna hurt somebody by the end of the season, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Oh no, it was in the VIP section.
Oh, the Middle Light Landing.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever sat there?
All right, I got a new problem. I gotta go.
No.
Talk amongst yourself while I go plug in my laptop.
Oh my god! This guy's been bragging about this laptop for 3 weeks. He ran out of play batteries, or what is he running?
You know exactly what happened, dude. He saw that Wi-Fi bar start going down to almost no signal, and he's like, "Let me get out of here before I curse myself." So Jason said that he wasn't having anything to drink tonight, dude. I have made myself an absolutely killer double tequila transfusion, and I'm almost out. Which
wow,
it's
are you leaving now too?
I am out. As soon as the drink's over, I am out. Melatonin last week, double tequila
tonight.
Me and you, Joey, let's do it.
Let's run it back, bro. Old school.
I just needed something refreshing, man. It's been hot out, man.
Transfusions, man. Those were my drink for a couple 2-3 summers. And yeah, I started doing tequila transfusions instead of vodka. I think it makes a big difference.
It does.
I like it. Joe. Eric Dougie.
The other thing that I was seeing too, have you heard about this water hazard? So they have this new drink that like became famous from this like golf cart like lady that makes drinks. She basically invented this drink, but I guess it's gone like super viral, and it's called a water hazard. Basically what it is you take Cool Blue Gatorade, and you do either the low sugar one or the regular one, and then you either do tequila or vodka, and then you top it with a splash of either ginger ale or Sprite.
I like the sound of that too. Might have to bring back the Bums Happy Hour just so I could try these crazy concoctions because that used to be my thing is trying all the.
Oh
new
yeah, I
things.
remember,
Oh, we're talking cheeseburger shots?
No.
Oh,
we
let's
didn't
talk
even
about
get
the
there yet.
cheeseburger shot too.
Yes,
Hold on. If we're gonna talk about cheeseburger
Is that
shots,
is that legit?
it is.
it is.
You did it too, Joey?
Yeah.
You guys all did it?
Sorry, cat's out the bag.
Is it like a McGriddle? Like you used to do the pancake shots and it tastes like a pancake. This
Tastes
thing
like a
tastes like a
cheeseburger.
cheeseburger?
Tastes like a cheeseburger.
Great. Now I'm gonna get fat eating and drinking. What the fuck?
I'm gonna give Jason a couple of seconds here he can either fess up or I'm just gonna bury him. So I'll let him.
Ooh,
We're not
him.
supposed to. You're not
Tea,
supposed
I
to
mean,
spoil
give me the
my-
tea, give
my
me the-
bum of the
It was
week.
it was in the group
Oh,
chat.
is it Joey's? If it's Joey's bum of the week, we could save it till the end of the year.
Is
Or-
it
No, go
your
for
bum of the
Run
week?
with it. Run
All
with
right.
it.
Well, I was gonna say if he wants to denounce himself now, he could denounce himself now,
Look,
or
It was public spectacle. It's out there. I can't deny it. I failed in a time of need. I didn't have enough pickle juice in the house to satisfy the amount of shots needed.
Yeah, I mean, you had a ton of people over. You needed gallons of pickle juice. How much? I would say right now, as long as you had 2 jars in the fridge, I would still consider you a pickle slut. Less than 2 jars? I have 2 jars right now. Not even a pickle.
There was
guy.
half a jar. There was
he
half
had
a jar.
half a jar. So, dude, literally, like I told Mary, I'm like,
You
hey,
can't be
I'm
the
like,
pickle guy and not have pickles.
dude, I go to Mary, I'm like, it was one of the funniest things ever. On the ride, I tell her, I'm like, hey, I'm like, we're gonna try this this cheeseburger shot. I'm like, you have to try it. You have to try. She's like, I don't want to waste it. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I'm like, Jason buys jugs of just pickle juice. He'll have plenty. And she's like, well, what else is in it? And like, I'm like, tomato juice or Bloody Mary mix. I'm like, he's got plenty of that too. I'm like, we'll be fine. And she's like, what's the other ingredient? I'm like, tequila. She goes, okay. I'm like, he's got all of that. It's not a big deal. I asked, and he looks at me and just goes, ooh. I'm like, what? He's like, I think I have pickle juice. And it just like shockwaves through the basement. So much to the point that he just goes like this. He goes, Sarah wouldn't let me buy any.
Threw her under the bus.
Oh,
I
dude,
had
he
to.
did.
Yes,
He
my
did.
reputation was getting besmirched because when we were grocery shopping on Saturday, we walked past the Mount Olive juice. I was like, oh, I should probably grab a jug of the pickle brine. She's like, what do you need it for? I'm like, what if people want to do Jason sluts? She's like,
yeah.
you don't need a whole jug. You're not buying it. She told everyone, she's like, yeah, no, I told him he wasn't allowed to buy it.
Yeah.
So I got shot down, and then I got justified for my purchase was correct.
Right. So we had enough to do 4 shots. That was it. So
Can you
4
imagine
people got to try it.
Jason, as married men, we all know the role. We know the story, right? But every so often I gotta hide a golf club purchase, or Joey a bottle of tequila, or Dougie a bottle of whiskey. Every so often, not always. You don't want to hide things from your significant other. But the fact that Jason, now you gotta hide buying pickle juice from Sarah, that's a bad look,
man. Dude, and it's like the night just kept. It was an awesome night, but like just little things were happening. Dude, Hunter somehow locked us in the basement. So this guy had to go climbing through the fire escape in the window well to get us out.
Yeah. So Hunter decides that his new thing is, I'm going to lock doors behind him without.
Yeah.
So first he locked the bathroom door
Safety first.
when no one was in there.
Yeah.
Luckily we were able to, we had like the pin or whatever to unlock it.
Yeah.
But at the end of the night, he decided to lock us all in the basement where we couldn't go up and grab the pin to unlock the door. So I had to open up the window well by the pinball machine. I had to climb out
the ladder,
the ladder in the window well, and to push the rebar up and climb out of my house and go around and unlock the basement door.
Have you ever done that before?
No.
We got lucky.
And
We
he's
got lucky
sneaky
there.
fast because
He
he's
was
walking down
sneaky
the
fast.
steps in 3 seconds. We're like,
I s-
whoa,
yeah.
there's two of you.
Yeah, I swear he walked past us and he said, "Now you can't leave." That's what I heard. I swear he
I
said,
like
but
Now, what would have been the move? Say you can't get out. Would you call the fire department? Call me?
No,
What-
crawl through the window. What other wives would have had to go through a window in the basement? Remember when we brought the shuffleboard table in and we had to slide it through?
Yes.
One of the wives is going through the window. I'm not fitting through that. Dougie's not fitting through that.
No.
Joey's too tall. So
Yeah,
one of the
I wouldn't
wives is
make
going to
it.
have to be pushed up through the window and crawl through dirt to get us out.
You know who could have saved us? Ranger. Ranger could have saved
Ranger
us.
could have
What is
saved
this? Wait, hold on. What is this now?
So,
He is no longer a fine Southern gentleman. He's a Texas Ranger.
he is known as Ranger. Ranger Ranger and Agnes. Ranger and Agnes.
What?
Apparently they were doing some house shopping or something like that, and they didn't want to put down the real names, so they started putting down Ranger and Agnes on everything, so that they knew when people would call and be like, "Hey, can I talk to Ranger?" He'd be like, "Yeah, we're good," and just hang up on him.
So
But-
it's his alias. It's his
Yes.
Yeah.
what was
Yes.
Ron Mexico.
Yeah,
Ron Mexico.
right? But quite possibly one of the funniest moments of the night. They're talking back and forth, and Heather goes to Joe, and he goes, "How would you describe Agnes if like people wanted to know how she was?" And he just looks like, without missing a beat, he just goes, "I don't know, less bitchy." It was we were all just fucking dying for probably 20 minutes. Just 20 minutes. But yes, there he is, old Ranger. That guy doesn't
Ranger.
put up with shit.
I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Do you guys have aliases? I like that because whenever we would you put your name down at like a hostess stand or whatever, a lot of the times, and I stole this from our buddy Rick, Jason. We used to both do this. It's a nod to Weezer. We used to say my name is Jonas.
Okay.
So like you put your
I don't
you put
have an alter. I don't have an alter ego.
I used to write down George Bush.
George Bush. All right.
big Bush guy Joey.
Joey doesn't understand why his table never got called.
Maybe that's why.
Oh my god, we got so sidetracked. We're
Yep.
trying to talk some White Sox here.
We said this was gonna be a vibes episode.
Right.
I feel like we are vibing, baby. Zero.
we are definitely vibing here.
We can't filibuster enough because now it's tied 2-2. So
They're gonna walk it off in the ninth.
there
What
you
if
go.
this goes 15 innings? We gonna
right? We're just gonna
filibustering.
keep filibustering, hoping that people show up after. Come on,
and what was your third grade project?
right?
Incubation, growing chickens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
All right. So Noah on the 15-day Phantom IL. He'll be back, hopefully better than ever. One person I think is not suited for this team for much longer is Eric Fetty. Definitely not recreating the magic that he had, the team last time. 8 runs over 3 1/3 inning against the Giants on Saturday, and he has been what they say ungood. So
Not great, Bob.
yeah, that's another good way to the not great Bob. So my question to you guys then is, when Schultz comes back, is Sandlin, is he staying, or is Fetty the odd man out at this point? How much more rope do you think Fetty has on this team?
He's going to have enough rope until somebody takes that rope away from him. So until somebody proves that they can fill in that spot better than he can, he'll be on the team.
And to be fair, I mean, Fetty's been bad. Fetty has not been great.
Mhm.
But at some point or another this season, while they've still managed to be 500 or better, every one of these starting pitchers has looked bad, besides Davis Martin.
Mhm.
But there was a time, like Anthony Kay made you question, and then he had a good outing, and then he had every one of these starters has been up and down, and that was to be expected. That's what we thought this pitching staff was going to be. I don't think Fetty's any good, but I don't think if you were to tell me this week they cut bait with him, great. But if you were to tell me, he needs to eat up a couple more innings, or like to the middle of June or even the All-Star break, I could believe that as well too. So it like Dougie mentions, I think they've been doing this with everybody, not just pitching, but the bullpen and even the outfielders.
Yep.
You just try guys. That's what you should be doing right now. Just try guys until somebody shows up and steps up, or you send them packing on their way. There's no harm in that.
Ayo.
What? What? You don't want to try guys?
So, well, you try them and you send them packing on their way. But yeah,
I think Fetty is going to be fodder. That's what I think. He's going to be fodder. He's going to the sin bin, so to speak, in the hockey world, because you're looking at the guys, and Hermano Peter, you're just saying, you're hitting the nail right on the head. They're just going to try other guys that get called up, and until one of them sticks. Like, I was looking at stats early this morning just to check out how the rest of the team's doing stat wise. Nobody's even over, I think, 3 quality starts outside of Davis Martin.
Yeah.
And the entire rotation. So yeah, I mean, you just got to keep trying.
Yeah, I mean,
thank God for Davis Martin.
Yeah,
he had a good 7 innings against a month ago against Angels, and then his 4 starts in May, 4 runs, 2 runs against KC, but then 4 runs and 8 runs. But he's, his last couple starts, he's only pitched 3 innings. Against the Angels, he pitched 4.2 and 5 innings. So he had that one great 7-inning game, but he's definitely not going deep into games, which you would want. Burn the bullpen. And, we've been talking about this. Everyone who wants Hagen Smith up, he's doing the same thing. You don't want your starting pitcher getting 3-4 innings, killing your bullpen. Our bullpen was doing very good a couple weeks ago, and I feel like they've come crash down a little bit. And I have a lot of that is because our boys can't eat 6 or 7 innings anymore, which they need to start doing. This bullpen's getting taxed a little bit. And, obviously Jordan Leisure was gone, and then he was back, and then we saw what happened, and don't know why he's still here, but whatever is what it is. But yeah, the bullpen is just going to keep getting taxed if these guys can't go.
Running out of battery too.
That was a good fight, dude. You fought right through it, dude. That was good.
Fought through that yawn. Sometimes you got to fight through a yawn. That's good.
Yeah.
I said I had a question for you guys, and I got, I don't know who it was in the comments, but someone was doing the old playoffs thing, but I ended up doing a little bit of research. So not all the time, but every so often you want to look up one stat. And Memorial Day has always been a litmus test. We just celebrated Memorial Day. It just passed. It's like, a third of the way through. You could kind of gather who's a good team, who's a bad team, at Memorial Day. Since the playoffs rearrange themselves and you get that extra wild card spot, roughly 70% of Major League Baseball teams that are in a playoff spot on Memorial Day end up making the postseason. It's the first real checkpoint, first real litmus test. Pre-2012 or 2022, the 10-team format, it was right around like 55-60%. But now, because of that extra wild card spot, it bumps up. So right now, 3 out of every 4 teams in a playoff position should be there in October. I'm not saying that the White Sox will make the playoffs, but now we've seen enough litmus tests. Is there a chance? Can we think about playoffs? Or is it still too early? Can we start thinking about it? Or is it like, we're not even in June yet? This is crazy. Because I see it both ways. I feel like I'm overreacting to things I shouldn't overreact, but a lot like the Bears did last season, where we're like, we're not used to winning. So everything gets like heightened. Everything gets like a little bit extra. So now it's like, I'm checking wild card spots. I'm checking to see what with Cleveland did. It's probably too early to start chasing, but like you're excited because we haven't been in this scenario before. So like, is it a little early or not?
No, here's what I'm gonna say. It's not early, only in the sense that Sox are one of 5 teams with a 500 record in the AL. The
Mhm.
AL is absolute fucking dog shit right now. The Athletics, they just it looks like they just won. They're at 500. Oh no, they're playing right now. So they were at 500. So they could be, you know, Sox could be only one of 4 teams at 500.
Huh.
But Sox are 1.5 games up in the wild card right now, and Minnesota's right behind them. Minnesota's 2 games under 500.
Mhm.
You keep beating Minnesota, you keep padding your your buffer for the wild card, but there's a lot of teams that are half a game,
Yeah.
behind them. But Sox got a 1.5 buffer. It's just a bad AL until other teams start getting hot. Even a bad week with the Sox, they're still in wild card contention. So normally I would say, yeah, no, it's way too early to start thinking about this. But the way the rest of the AL is playing and being dog shit, Sox got a good chance to just coast along and get that first or second wild card spot.
Yeah, I've already thought about it. Like, it's on my radar. It's a whole thing. But also I have my expectations so tempered that if it fades and goes away, it's just one of those flavors of the week that I'm just like, oh, I like this right now. And if it goes away, it goes away. We're playing with house money at this point, like we've said before. So I'm okay either way with whatever happens. Would I love for them to make the playoffs? Absolutely. Do I think that they get in the playoffs and then possibly get walked dry? And maybe I don't want to see that or, have to listen to that. Yeah, but I'd rather be in the dance than not on the dance. But if at the end of the day, they end up being like a game out or whatever, I'm going to take that as a, hey, we did fucking good this year. And this is going to be something to build off of, something to stay positive on and go from there. That's where I'm at with this whole thing.
Yeah, I'm guys. I got the same sentiment I had going into last season, Bear season. We knew that they were going to possibly win another game than they did the year before, but obviously we didn't think that they would make the playoffs or even better, go beyond where expectations. So that's my exact answer for you to Peter. Yes, I'm in on them making the playoffs because I think that even if they make it, all you got to do is get in. Anything can happen in any sport, literally. So I'm in. I think that also this All-Star break, when the All-Star break and the trade deadline come up, they could be buyers. I know we talked about it last week. And if they're buyers, hey, why not? Just please don't give away the mortgage of future, though, if you're going to, try to acquire pieces.
Before you go, Peter, the one thing I will say, and Jeff does actually, even though he is bringing up a funny point, that is going to be the true test. Is that question right there? Is when you start hearing them say, get your ticket packages now. Don't forget they include playoff tickets. And once they start mentioning that stuff, that means that they're already thinking about it and they're already going to start trying to market tickets towards that. That's going to be the big sign, I think, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think Jason and Dougie, you both kind of had the same idea I had. Is it a little early? Yeah, probably, and it's a little silly. But the AL is so bad, and no one really stands out besides like the 2 teams at the very top. Mm-hmm. Everyone else is kind of mid, and you've seen enough baseball to show like, yeah, the White Sox are probably just as mid, but everyone else is mid. Like there's no one really that stands out and be like, oh man, they can catch fire. Someone will, a Mariners team might catch fire, a Blue Jays team, or like somebody's going to catch fire and that's fine. But everyone else, and again, it goes back to just as long as you're able to win games in your division, no one's going to run away with it. So I think it is exciting. And the other thing is whether or not we're talking about playoffs is crazy, but it's something we've wanted for so long, just meaningful games. We haven't had meaningful games past May in the last 3 seasons. So now you're talking about meaningful games in June, meaningful games in July, possibility of meaningful games in August and September. Can you imagine if, both teams are somewhere in it and that Cubs Sox series in the middle of August, like we got to go up to the north side. The city's going to burn each other to the ground because people are threatening to fight each other already. And it's, like they're not even in the same like conference, but
Right.
people are threatening to fight each other. Can you imagine if they're both like in contention in August that month? We might have to cancel the Monday. They have a Monday game. We might have to cancel that and do like a watch party or something, because like if it's meaningful baseball in August and September, that's all we could ask for. Whether or not they make the playoffs, like this is almost like this season's been a blessing already.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's get to everyone's favorite segment. It's Down on the Farm with HBIC. I'm going to give you the straw report from the last 7 days. And guys, not good. Good, as the kids say. But I do want to start with one. Usually I go from low A to high. I am going to start in Charlotte with David Sandlin, who just got called up. And his last start, he went 4 innings pitched, gave up 4 hits, 1 earned run with 7 Ks. So promotion seems, let's give the kid a shot. See what he can do. I mean, he's been pretty decent in Charlotte for the season. We're looking real quick here.
Yeah, how's he look for the season?
I'm sorry.
No, I was saying, how does he look for the season?
Yeah. He's got a 0.75 ERA, 0.75 ERA on the season. That's with 4 starts, 12 innings pitched. He's only given up 1 earned run.
Okay.
And he struck out 17. So very good.
Yeah.
David Sandlin. So I like it.
Okay.
Let's see if he's another gem that the Sox can do magic with the pitchers. So
Bannister, baby.
That's right. All right. So like I said, you're gonna see some numbers here that are very ungood. But we're gonna start with one positive at least. Billy Carlson. He went 4 for 11, hit 364 with 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. Okay. So nice solid week for our boy there. All right, and then we're gonna hurt though.
He got hurt.
He did. I forgot about that. I forgot to write that in my notes.
But yeah, hopefully gets better soon.
Yeah. Up to Winston-Salem, Caleb Bonham, 2 for 15. Only at 133. He did hit a home run with 2 RBIs, but only 2 hits on the week for Caleb Bonham. So he's had a couple down weeks after being hot for the beginning of the season. Made that call up to Birmingham might be a little delayed at this point.
Hate to see it.
The only one guy we're watching in Birmingham, Colby Shelton, not good. 1 for 18. With 1 RBI. Now, I did see the tweets today. He just did hit a grand slam. So next week's straw report, we'll have some good numbers.
A little bit better. A couple more RBIs.
Yeah, have a few more RBIs. But last week he only had the 1 hit. So yeah, not good on the not good for Colby. We're up in Charlotte now. I just mentioned David Sandlin. Austin Hayes, he's on a rehab assignment. He needs more rehabbing. 3 got 3 slapdicks, hitting 214 for the week. I'm sure the Sox will probably call him up, but they got Nishida up right now. He seems pretty good right fielder at the moment. He had 7
beers.
Yeah. Seven putouts in his MLB debut. He hasn't seen that since 1906 for a Sox player. So kids got some defense, and maybe they want the good Japanese vibes with the camaraderie with the.
He just seems like a vibes guy in general. Another reason why we talking about the vibes are still high. Like he came in smiling, everybody likes him. He's got a couple 2-3 handshakes and celebrations already. And then, after the game, he gets doused with the Gatorade and starts stone cold chugging some beers. That's exactly how you keep a team loose, So I like it.
Yeah, I mean that's why I chug beers, just to keep you guys loose.
Yep.
And we're heading back. We appreciate it.
The post show does not go on. It was a nice
filibuster will go on.
Brady Montgomery, not good. 1 for 15.
Bless it.
6 strikeouts. So his call up might be a little bit delayed as well. I'm telling you, I don't know what's going on. The guys,
Yeah.
all of our boys were just 1 or 2 slapdicking this week. So
Not good.
yeah. Jacob Gonzalez, he's hot in the streets. Yeah, Jacob Gonzalez is so hot right now. He 5 for 20, 250 with 3 RBIs. So a little cool.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's not bad compared to everyone else. But
compared to everybody else, yeah. And then finally, Hagen Smith, 3.2 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 earned runs, 4 walks, 6 Ks for a 9.82 ERA. He's gonna be there for the summer. He's still got to work on some stuff.
Damn.
His command is still.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to reach out to one of the Future Sox guys and really talk about like what, because I'm not. We're just reading the box scores. I'll read, a tweet or two about like his outings, but it just seems like all of like the progress he made last season at the end of the season is just out the window.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think that's good, but we have to reach out to Danny Miller or Elijah Evans, see if one of those guys want to come on.
Or even the HBIC of the crew, Ian Eskridge.
Yeah. But that is this week's Straw Report. The thing is, too, a lot of the guys are injured.
Those Sox, both, Major League Ball Club is still relatively, healthy. There's some, besides, Teal and a couple other guys. But like, yeah, it seems like their minor league is catching some bad.
Yeah. Especially in the arms department.
Mm-hmm.
Winkle and Gonzalez, he's still out. You got Shane Smith, he's out for a long time. You got Tanner McDougal, he's out. Like you got some big arms that are hurting. So all right, before we wrap up the White Sox talk, let's talk a little whiskey at Comiskey, June 13th. And we're gonna do a little East meets West. We're doing a Japanese whiskey at Comiskey. So I hope everyone's ready for this. We're gonna have some nice Japanese whiskey. We're gonna have some Japanese beers. We're working on some deals to get Japanese street food at the event. But we're still gonna have our favorites, JP Graziano's and off hours at the tailgate as well. So the fan favorites will still be there represented, but we're doing Japanese for this. It's Otani versus Murakami, and what better way to lean into it than giving some people some tasty whiskey and Japanese spirit pours.
Whiskey without the E.
Yeah.
Subtle Easter egg, if you.
Yeah, that's a if you know, but now we're telling people. We took the E out of the Whiskey at Comiskey logo.
Yeah.
Just for one night only.
Yeah. So we are going to open up RSVPs tonight, and everyone else can start joining. But yeah, it's going to this one it's close, but we're working on some things. We can't announce it yet, but we promise you this is going to be a really, really fun tailgate.
Yeah. This will be Circa's first tailgate with us too. So they'll have their table, and I've heard some rumblings that we may be graced with the presence of Bear Mysterio again. Sounds like he wants to run it back. So have some fun. We'll have some fun out there. We always do.
It'll be a good time. That one we can guarantee.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Before we wrap up the Sox talk here, the one thing I do want to mention is, there's been a lot of talk about the stadium for the Bears and what's going on in Springfield and everything. Are the Bears moving? Are they staying? No one knows. So we reached out to our boy Rob Schwartz. I said, hey, you got time? You got a couple minutes to jump on tonight, talk Bears Stadium, give us the updates because the legislative session is ending at the end of the month. And is this going to be 11th hour kind of shit? He said he couldn't. It's the Mrs. birthday, but he did leave some notes here, so I'm going to read them out here. And he says, here's all you need to know. If nothing is passed in Illinois by May 31st, you'll just have to wait another year so we can do this all over again. Smiley, laughing face. He said, seriously, though, My prediction is something will be pushed by May 31st, but won't be passed by the Senate. Then they'll say they will call on it in the fall session, and the Bears will have to choose to wait or say, fuck it, we're moving to Hammond. He says he prefaces, none of this is insider information, though. At this point, I am hearing conflicting information from a couple people with more connections than me, and it obviously cannot all be true. So I'm kind of curious to see how long the Bears are just going to put up with Illinois and the bullshit.
First and foremost, happy birthday, Lady Schwartz.
Yes.
Yes. Happy birthday.
Second, at this point in time, and this is just a me thing, and we can talk about it if it's an us thing. Who was the bum that we decided to get rid of on the Straw Report? Christian Opor.
Yeah, Christian Opor. Yeah.
I'm almost this close to saying no more stadium news talk until something happens. Because again, it's more posturing, it's more bullshit, it's more nothing. Yes, I know that they're cutting it close with the session and it's at the end of the month, but like until there's something concrete, I don't know. And you're hearing reports on both sides. They're sick of dealing with Illinois. I probably would be too if I was the Bears. You know, it sounds like there was rumblings that the McCaskies were pissed off at Kevin Warren for a long time. Now it sounds like they're, back in good terms. Like Hammond is like in the running and like not taking the lead. And now it's like a finished deal. People were saying 1 yard line with Hammond, and now they're pulling back on not so much. Now they're talking about, the sewage and the waste and like building on a contaminated site. And like, that's a bad look. So like, they're just talking. It's almost like, wrestling dirt sheets and rumors. You're getting it from everywhere. You don't know what to believe. And at this point, I'm just tired of talking about it.
Here we go. Nice little put out.
Yeah.
Put out at the plate.
You know what?
Sox just saved a run.
Are we just not going to talk? Or are we just going to? We might.
I'm already over the Bears talk. I'm over the Bears talk.
Forget the DMSCA. Forget the DMCA. Just fucking stream the goddamn game on the stream yard.
That was a dagger right there. This guy might be the real deal. Like, don't keep Austin Hayes away then. Give this kid a chance if he's got the arm.
We got our right fielder.
This is what I'm going to tell you about the stadium deal. First off, if they go ahead and they nix the sales tax or whatever on like supplies to build this thing, totally cool with it. That's fine. Whatever gets that done. The one thing that did piss me off, and if it is a true report that their property taxes are going to go from like 55 million a year down to something like 5 or 8 million or 4 million a year, that's going to piss me off, man. Because you know what? I am a Cook County resident. I pay up the ass. My shit continually goes up, continually spikes. From the point where I took over the house to where I'm at now or whatever, and we're talking a span of like 15 years, my property taxes have almost tripled. And if the Bears, a professional organization, is going to get that big of a tax break, like that's going to piss me off. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Whether they get the stadium deal done or not, that's going to piss me off.
I feel you, Dougie, because they're if the Bears get the name your price, for your property taxes, who wouldn't want that, right? And any business entity in the state. And it's unfortunately, if that happens, we're going to be the ones in Cook County paying for it.
Yeah, I mean, dude, that's the same shit you hear every year. Oh, Amazon paid $0 in taxes. This company said, and then no wonder why their bottom lines are so good. Because they're not paying fucking taxes. It's us. We're the ones that are paying the taxes. Like, not only are we paying the taxes on like stuff that we want to buy, but we get our income taxed. We get all this other shit taxed. Like, literally, we're getting screwed while everybody else is making money. How do we do it?
But and buy their stock, I guess.
I guess.
What we do, Dougie, dude, is we buy all the tea and we throw it in the harbor.
Yeah. But not to like really fucking just go deep diving or whatever. But dude, me and Joey bought 4 tickets to the home opener and spent way too much money. They cannot tell me they're broke. They can't tell me they're broke. It was an ungodly amount of money for 4 tickets. And it was a 200 level, so it wasn't even anything fucking fancy. You can't tell me you're broke. No, not all the way around. We're like 200 and like
the poor 200 level.
Yeah.
That don't exist, Dougie. You're not fooling nobody.
Dude, it's the end zone 200. It's not the club level 200.
Sure, Jan. So that's I guess we have 5 more days left of the month, and we'll see what happens with the Bears. But you know, I think the best part of last week was JB and Mayor Johnson just going back at each other. No, he doesn't have a plan. He's never had a plan. Give me more comedy. All right, Peter, let's play a quick ad for us.
ShySportsBums.BigCartel.com is the home for all Chicago sports bums merch. We have Bears, Hawks, socks, and bums merch available. Anything you need to get ready for a big game or a Chicago sports bums event. Remember, all profits go directly back into our Whiskey at Comiskey tailgates to keep the beer and food free for everyone. So head over to ShySportsBums.BigCartel.com and pick up a couple Toot Tree shirts today.
All right, we are going to play a little Bums Price is Right, courtesy of our host, Baloney Barker.
Yeah, so Baloney Barker, I thought about it. You know what? Let's get the graphic up on the screen so I could show everybody my skinny ass microphone. I also thought, like, at this point, I'm more Drew Carey. I should have worn my glasses, my dark framed glasses, so I could be more Drew Carey like. But yeah, so we're doing the Name That Price. This all started, and you know what? I'm gonna move Circa to the bottom just so we can see Dougie's beautiful face. There we go. See, look at that.
Oh, thank you.
We got ads all over the place, baby. Yes, it is Name That Price. I did not want to say the Price is Right, and I also didn't want to steal their music because we're gonna get in trouble. But this is a conversation me and my dad had this weekend. My dad obviously loves soccer. The reason I love soccer. I have the ticket right there. I talk about it all the time. He took me to the World Cup in 1994. $25 that ticket, and 200 level, Dougie, of Soldier Field. So he's like, "Hey, did you hear ticket prices are dropping for the World Cup? Do you want to go?" He's like, "I'll pay." And then I showed him how much they're actually dropping. And he said, "Holy shit, never mind." And everyone's complaining, right? Everyone, you know, gas is high, everything's high. So I wanted to see if you guys got a feel for today's pricing in Chicago sports or just Chicago sports adjacent. So let's start with, like, you know, the hot guy in the street, Munetaka Murakami. This is from Fanatics. What is a Munetaka Murakami home replica jersey going for? Jason, you guess first, and then we could go across.
Okay. I'm gonna guess it's a replica. I'm gonna go $130.
And this is pre-tax, by the way.
Pre-tax. Okay. I'm gonna go 180.
Damn. Joey kind of took mine. I'm gonna go 179.99. I'm gonna leave myself a penny.
I don't know if that's good strategy. And we're not doing the closest without going over. Or do you guys want to do that?
No.
It's just whoever's
right, though.
Okay. All right. Right. So closest without going over, then?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're right.
No $1 bids.
No $1 bids. Yeah.
No $1 bids. That's fair. All right. First one up. $149.99. I think, Jason, you were the closest, correct?
Praz nailed it on the dot there. He gets.
Well, he's also on his phone. He could probably check right now.
The crisp $100 bill. You have to reach in the Baloney's pocket and grab that $100 bill.
Praz, you got it right, but your team sucks.
Mooney is up with the bases.
Runners on the corners.
Yeah, runners on the corners with one out.
Still tied. They didn't. The
bottom of the
Twins did not score.
Twins did not score in that inning.
Nope.
All right. Next up is something I'm a big fan of. Jason, I think you're a fan of as well, but I don't know if you're a fan of this collaboration. New Era and The Simpsons came out with Simpsons branded hats for baseball teams. This was at the Chicago Sports Depot at the Chicago Ridge Mall. I almost bought it, but I'm not a fitted hat guy. I like the snapback. For some reason, I just didn't want to buy a fitted.
Mhm.
But what do you think a Simpsons branded White Sox hat is going for nowadays?
$49.99.
Wait, no. You guessed first last time. We got to go down the row now.
All right. Sorry.
But, all right, Joey, you guys first.
No, I'm kidding. $59.99.
I'm gonna go $65.99.
I'm still sticking with my
You're staying
$49.99.
All right. This was actually somehow more expensive than I thought and cheaper than I thought. $49.99. Nailed it.
All right.
I'm coming for that. I'm coming for that $100 bill in your pocket.
You're going straight.
I thought for sure.
I'm gonna feel around. I'm gonna feel around for that.
I thought for sure that it would be in the $60 range just because you're paying two brands. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's why hats nowadays are expensive. New Era hats have gone up in price. Like everything else is crazy.
Also,
but for some reason, I thought like $50 is probably the right price for this, but I thought it was going to be more expensive.
I will tell you the White Sox one sucks. This is a terrible hat in my opinion. The Cubs one is actually pretty cool. It's the Homer Simpson going into the ivy. That
one's awesome. They also have a Homer Simpson White Sox hat one. And
okay.
They just didn't have that one. They only had this one.
Gotcha.
The Homer White Sox one should be him smelling the grilled onions.
Oh, that would have been. See, that's a good hat. I would buy that hat. Yeah. All right, next up, we just talked about it while we were talking baseball talk. What is just a get-in price? One ticket to the Chicago White Sox at Chicago Cubs Monday, August 17th at Wrigley Field. What is your get-in price? And this is in section 231, row 21.
All right, I know Jack should have. Oh, sorry, Dougie, you're first.
No, it's okay. It's also an 8.9 amazing deal. I am going to say, did you say this is a solo ticket?
One ticket, yes.
Because solo tickets sometimes cost a lot more. So I'm going to say 142.
I'm going to say $231.
So prices were double that from opening day for Sox Cubs. And I know Jerry likes the good cash grab because he's a greedy fuck, but billionaires are billionaires, so I feel like Tom Ricketts is going to be the same way. I'm going to go with $160 a ticket.
Survey says, oh no, that's a different game show, but survey says $79.
Wow.
That shocked me.
Incredible.
That's shocking.
It shocked me to the point I almost bought this ticket. Like, you know what? Fuck it.
So Cubs tickets are cheaper than Sox tickets?
Yes.
Jerry is a greedy fuck.
It wasn't just this one. There was multiple. This was like the best one I could find.
Yeah.
But there was a good amount of like $85. Yeah, Praz is in the comments saying $85.
That includes fees.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
This was a shocking one. This was a shocking deal.
Yeah. By the way, Mooney grounded into a double play heading to the 11th.
Bitch.
Keep filibustering.
Right. Well, we just got this. All right. So we talked about it. I talked about this is the reason why the segment exists nowadays. United States, Paraguay. This is United States' first World Cup game on U.S. soil since 1994. It's Friday, June 12th, SoFi Stadium in Los Angeles, California. These are 2 tickets, but this is I need the price for each. So like what is one ticket cost if I'm buying 2 of them? Section 206, row 13. So pretty decent seats behind one of the goals. So
that's I'm going 2,000.
Flat 2,000?
Single or for the pair?
Single. I'm asking for a single cost per ticket.
Okay. 2,500.
I'll go with $16.99.
All right. Before I give you guys the answer, who got that last one right? Who was closest to the Cubs one? I think Dougie, right?
We all went over.
No,
You all went over, so nobody wins.
No one-
Yeah,
yeah.
I went over.
All right. You're all losers. $1,310 per ticket.
So we all went over again, but Joey was within $300.
Yeah, you guys
Yeah.
all went over again.
I'm kind of surprised.
Shocking for LA too.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm thinking LA, how long it has been. And then also I'm thinking that seat. That's an awesome seat.
Yeah.
Yeah, behind the
What
goal.
are you talking about? This is the exact same seat that was $25 in 1994.
Well,
This ticket should be this even at its worst. This ticket should be $500 max.
It just sounds like you're not that big of a fan of soccer to me right now.
$25. I ain't paying that. I don't know. I like what we're like, the fucking I don't even know the name of the outdoor series when the
Winter
Blackhawks play
Classic?
all the time. Yeah, how much do those tickets run?
The face value of the seats that I was sitting in were $650 a ticket.
Yeah, see, that's half of 1,300 for one ticket is crazy.
Blackhawks have had 3 Winter Classics in the time that they've
I'm
played.
trying to get boat raced by fucking Paraguay too.
I'm not gonna throw our business out there, but that ain't too far off from what me and Joey paid for Bears home openers.
Crazy. It's crazy.
It is.
It is
That's why
crazy.
this does not shock me. I like Jason said, LA prices, I thought for sure 100%. You
Right.
can't mean to tell me that there aren't celebrities that are like gobbling up every ticket, like
Yeah, it
I
seems like they got a lot of tickets to sell. Like
Sure.
that. So that's the thing. And people are pissed. Like pre-sale and real big fans bought like these face value tickets way ahead of time. You had to get on lists and different things like
Mhm.
that. Now
Yeah.
they haven't sold, and FIFA's trying to discount tickets. They're coming out with like these discount offers. How pissed would you be as a fan that paid that money and
Yeah.
someone sitting next to you buys it on like FIFA's website for like half the price because these tickets aren't selling?
yeah, that'd
Well,
be bullshit.
It is, and TKO did that for WrestleMania because
Yeah.
they couldn't sell out, and they waited until like
Yeah.
the week of to slash 25% off.
Yeah.
Same tried true tradition.
This is a good comment by Prez. Paraguay would beat the Blackhawks in an outdoor game too. I agree.
No, it's not. It's terrible.
All right, Joey.
Cougars could beat the Cubs.
This-
right now.
Woohoo.
This is the third kit from the Mexican national team. The most popular jersey every year that they release a jersey. These sell out everywhere. Like you'll see bootlegs at Swaparama, at
Good.
Chicago Ridge Mall, and everything like that. But what is an actual replica jersey from Fanatics Adidas costing you in 2026?
I actually bought the home green when I went to Mexico back in February. So I already have it. But I bought it at the Adidas store in the mall. So I think I had to pay
kinda legit.
around. This one's probably going to be like 10, 15 bucks more because this is a way sicker kit.
Mhm.
I think I paid around 170 US. So I'll go 170.
I gotta be honest with you. I have no fucking clue because they don't make them in fat guy sizes. So I've never shopped.
I haven't bought a soccer jersey in a decade.
Bro, the last time I was looking, like way back when it was like the Polish were doing pretty solid. I think I was looking at that. I was like, I'll get myself a Polish one, and like I was like, oh, that's cool. Puma comes in large, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Even they're like 2XL is like a medium too. And
Yeah, right.
they're not even shy about it. They're like, no, we don't make fat guy sizes.
Yeah, like they just don't even try, man. It's-
Go run.
yeah,
Yeah, go
right. Yeah. God, I'll say. What'd you say, Joey?
170.
Okay, I'll say 129.
I'm gonna go 180.
This was another shocking thing. I'm complaining about cost. $100 out the door.
Whoa,
what?
Great deal. Yeah.
They saved
Yeah.
on material.
I should have came back home and bought it then.
Yeah.
Joey got hosed.
I got hosed.
They might be more expensive in Mexico than they are in the United
Yeah.
States, to be honest.
Joey's the only guy that went to Mexico and got fleeced.
All right. This next one, I don't mean this as a gotcha moment,
No.
but Jason, I want you to answer last because I'm pretty sure you know.
Okay.
But the next two guys, what does a Chicago Sports Bums flag at shysportsbums.bigcartel.com cost you nowadays? The one that's right behind Joey P nowadays. I don't know. He might have paid for that one. He might have got it free. I think he paid for that one.
I paid for it.
Not even with the bums discount. I am ashamed to admit. I'm sorry, Joey. We'll get
It's
you
okay.
a free one. What does it cost for a bums flag?
$27.99.
It's $30, I believe.
The bum flag. And if I didn't know my own pricing, I would fucking fire myself right away. That flag is a very nice $29.99, my friend.
Bingo.
okay.
You got it.
We were
I'm
right in
off
the
by
middle.
a penny.
I was off by $2.
That was good. That was good, guys. I'm proud of all of you guys.
1 peso.
All right, we got two left. Jason, you're in the lead.
Thank you. I'm coming for that pocket.
WNBA All-Star Game is at the United Center this year. This is the get you in price. One ticket at the highest section of the United Center. No cup holders. This is upper level section 332. What do you guys think? All-Star Game WNBA.
Pass.
You son of a bitch.
All-Star Game upper deck. I'm gonna go $50.
I'll say All-Star Game, $120.
$117.99.
Jumper says 15 bones. This was shocking. This is the get-in price for the WNBA, upper level. $95.60 for a ticket. So Jason, you win, right? Because you got 50.
I said 50.
I said 117.99 or something like that. 117 or something like that. But I was over.
Now, if
Limit 8.
Caitlin Clark doesn't play, that ticket's being chopped in half.
$2.
No, like literally, people are going to chop tickets in half and not go.
All right, last one. This is not sports related, but
Oh, whoa, hold on. How you know why the tickets are so low? That's the day of our tailgate. That's the day of our tailgate.
Oh yeah,
nobody's
It
going.
is.
That's why tickets are still up for sale.
That's a good point.
And
That's a good
Sox
point,
are about
Dougie.
to lose.
No, what do you mean?
It's 5-2.
We filibustered for nothing.
It's
the
still
show.
it's still the top of the 11th though. But
All right, here we go. Last one, not sports related, but it is, Chicago related. What is one ticket, GA, no VIP, no VIP plus? What does one ticket to Lollapalooza get you, or what are you spending to get into Lollapalooza?
just
this
one day.
Just one day.
One day.
I think it's I'm gonna say 300.
I'm gonna say 165.99.
I'm going to say 210.
So I remember the first Lala I went to was $99, I believe. We got tickets, $99 a day. It's up to $185 for 1 day general admission tickets. So
I said 165.
If you're getting there at noon and leaving at almost midnight, it's not the worst deal in the world if you at least see 5 good bands that you want to see, but it's tough to pick out 5 good bands out of this lineup, so it's not going to be tough. But yeah, I remember $99. Now it's $185. So the more you know.
I used to get a 3-day pass for like $220.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, 3-day pass used to be like under $300. It was like $225, $250.
Yeah.
All right, that is Name That Price and Bum of the Week myself. I was I downloaded some game show music and I forgot to add it to. I wanted to put music underneath, like,
This is a good segment. I think we need to bring it back.
all right, what would be the next topic? Because I think we could do this more
I
often.
think there's plenty of sports stuff that we could do that, because like the ticket prices and stuff with events.
Okay.
You know,
I did think this felt a little smidge, and I mean, I'll give him credit when credit's due. It's whenever my Suck Summer sells his bullshit on eBay, it felt like that kind of, but they're not guessing prices. They're just guessing which one's this or that kind of deal.
And they're probably not, and they don't suggest to neuter and spay their pets afterwards.
That's true. Remember to spay and neuter your pets. Very important.
help control the pet population.
Exactly.
You know what's one topic that's pretty shocking and like you usually don't get like the right like numbered value is like the cost of like surgeries.
Oh, we should do that with medical. That is actually a great idea because Julie just got a root canal done.
Okay.
And we'll save that for another time. Actually, I'm going to write it down in my journal. That's the next one is we're going to do medical hair plugs.
Yeah.
And we could do a couple different things.
Yeah.
Nice. All right, Peter, time to bum some people.
I think he's a bum. I think he's an absolute bum.
You call me a bum? My man, I take that with pride, with honor, that I'm a bum. I'm the king of the bums, baby.
Because you're training like a damn bum, you know that? Bum. A bum.
Bum.
All right, time for listener bums and MVBs. First up is Yumper, MVB. Me and Sarah are hosting an awesome Memorial Day barbecue. Joey and Sandy for the usual Hermano beers and shots, and Dougie for that pulled pork was fire. Tag team effort by the bums.
I saw that video of you pulling that bone, Dougie. That looked phenomenal.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Who doesn't like a good
Pause.
Bums, the government, and going back to work. Yep.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Next up, Dan Reyes, MVB. You guys. Thank you. And bum of the week is the Twins. Yeah.
Perennial bums.
Yep. King S, MVB. Beautiful Memorial Day weekend weather. Great weather. And bum of the week having to go back to work today.
Shit, so
I'll retire.
Tough scenes.
Chris McGowan, MVB. My friend who got our family a suite for a high school graduation at the Now Arena Sunday. Luxurious. We've been in those suites at the Now Arena.
I was gonna say, were they serving beers?
Yeah, that'd be nice. If they serve beer at graduation, that'd be nice.
Dude, I would tailgate the shit out of a high school graduation.
That's true. You can tailgate in their parking lot.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun. Bums, anyone who can't park their car properly in a single spot, especially if you took the time to back into or pull through into that spot, learn how to park. I'm very anti back into the parking spot kind of guy. I'm a pull in. You waste too much time. I know you want to pull out easy, but you waste way too much time stopping, backing, realigning, going forward, adjusting, just pulling like a normal human being and get it over with. I don't got time to be wasting. I don't got time to be wasting you blocking the lane because you can't figure out how to angle your car properly.
See, the problem is I've known you long enough that I remember where you were a pullout guy.
Heyo.
Hey. But no, so that's a good question. I'm at Menards often, and I'm also driving my truck. If I'm driving my truck, I'm a back into the parking lot guy. Like always. Like I'll park in the loading zone if I have to, or I'll find a space, but I'm always backing in my pickup truck. If I'm driving Julie's SUV, then it doesn't matter. Like I'll pull in. It's not a problem. But so I'm 50-50. I am a back it in kind of guy.
Yeah, I agree with Peter. 2 times that I actually back in is A1 when I'm in the work truck because just sight lines. A2 when I'm in a parking garage. When I'm in a parking garage, especially if there's some kind of a vent that lets out or something like that, I back in.
Smart. Yes.
Because, dude, pulling out is huge. Because sometimes, man, when you get those ramps get full and you got to wait for somebody to let you back out.
Yeah.
You might as well bring a survival kit.
Even if it's a parking lot and event where like you're next to a fence or something like that, you definitely want to back that in.
Yep.
Back that ass up.
Yep.
You got to have that easy pull on out exit.
No, it's a lot of pull out talk.
We're gonna have to change the logo to Bums After Dark.
Yeah. You know what? Nah.
We got the sky.
We got new sponsors. We got to behave.
Jeff Bartlett at Bum, the never-ending Bears Stadium saga. It will never end.
I'm right there with you, my friend. It does look good with the new backdrop.
Yeah, it pops. See the Milky Way.
Next up, Jerry O'Sullivan, MVB, the 2 streets and sands crews who cut down the fallen tree in my parkway. That was nice.
It's a gigantic tree. I don't know if you guys saw the post he post about it. It's no joke.
Yeah, it was a big one.
Colonel Bourbon, bum, 87 degrees. I'm fat. That's too hot.
What are you calling him nowadays? Walker, Texas Ranger. What was his name?
No, just Ranger.
Oh, Ranger.
Ranger.
Um,
Oh, sorry.
It's not 87 that's hot. It's the humidity. You're not built for humidity.
He's from the South. How is it not built for humidity?
Yeah, I don't understand. He should be used to it.
That's a dry heat though.
I guess.
MVB, that fight at Wrigley tomorrow.
I need boots on the ground. Prez,
Yeah.
if you're listening, I need you to be at that hot dog stand early. Make sure you get the camera phone out and stuff.
That thing ain't happening.
I know.
Next up, we got Mailman Jack. MVB, the warmer temperatures moving in and the balls are flying out at Sox Park. That is true. Bum of the week, the sweaty body parts with accompanying temps.
That's
Keep
where
them
the
balls-
body glide,
the balls moist and clean and dry.
the gold bond, the body glide, anything
Yep.
that can help.
Dude wipes.
That's where you
Yeah,
just wear a
totally.
swimsuit like Peter.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ahead of the curve, baby. I might do it again tonight and report back.
All right. I have to kick off our listener bums and MVBs. I'm going to go first. I don't have any bums for the week. It was a pretty happy week. MVB to Joey and Sandy for the nice hospitality. Letting me drink all your winter blend. It's gone. Sorry. No more left for anyone.
Next winter.
So yes, thanks for Dougie for doing a pork, and for Sunday. Appreciate you as well. Doing
My
extra
meat,
work.
your mouth. I like it.
Yeah. And just for all time, good times with everyone. So that's my stuff. Joy, what do you got?
Well, obviously MBB, you and Sarah for Sunday and coming over, hanging for that double date on Saturday. We've been planning for almost a year. And then I had to obviously, aforementioned earlier in the show, bum you both at the same time for not having suffice pickle juice in that house. You know what I'm going to do for you? I know a guy. And I'll text you the address. You meet me in the back alley. I have a couple boxes in my trunk for you. You just got
That's the wrong type of pickle juice, bro.
Yeah, you got a fence for pickle juice.
That might be urine.
What is happening here?
Trying to get some more cheeseburger shots.
They were good though.
They were.
I have
good.
to try though. I got to try one of those.
Yeah.
I might do that this week.
Yeah. All right. Dougie. Let's go, Peter.
I like how it just ran.
Pump fake.
Pump fake. Yeah, I wasn't ready. Yeah, so I'll start with my bum of the week because we were talking a good amount of baseball while we were filibustering, and this is something we probably could have brought up during baseball talk, but I wanted to save it for bums and MVBs. It's the Athletic. Putting out their weekly MLB power rankings, and the White Sox are 21st. I'm okay if you don't believe in the White Sox. I'm okay if you think it's a flash in a pan and like it's all dependent on Munetaka Murakami and Davis Martin and all of that stuff. But you can't watch enough baseball if you're the Athletic and tell me right now that the White Sox aren't better than the Twins, the A's, the Red Sox. Like, they're better than a good amount of these teams.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they should be top 10, but they should probably be somewhere in the 10 to 15 range. So, we talk about like the ESPN disrespect of the White Sox. And I know it's, again, like, they got to do it for more than, 4 or 5 weeks for them to really gain everyone's respect. But they've shown that they can hang with everybody. And I don't think this team is going anywhere for the foreseeable future. They might sputter and have some down weeks, but like they'll get back up. Willie's boys don't quit. I think they're better than 2021. I saw that this morning. I saw a lot of people complaining about it. And I'm like, if you really are like a baseball outlet, you don't know ball. You just don't know ball. You're not watching enough games to think that they're the 21st ranked team.
Sox have the 14th best record. I'm looking right now. 14th best record in MLB. They are ahead of the Athletics, the Phillies, the Twins, the Jays. The Rangers are 4 games under 500, and somehow they're still ranked way higher than the Sox. So yeah, Athletic, you don't know ball. Cubs lose 11 in a row and they only dropped 6 spots. Cubs should be like in 21st place right now, if you ask me. They're last in their division.
Yeah.
But apparently all those teams, 12 to 20 don't have.
Yeah, I'm not saying they should be, top 10. I'm just saying they're better than 21. That's for sure.
Mhm.
Right. Yeah, I agree with you. They should definitely be that next column up, the next row up. That 13 to 18 would be, nobody would bitch about that, I don't think.
Yeah. Or just put them ahead of the Twins, except not today, I guess.
Sox are tied for second in baseball with 72 home runs.
Yeah. They're all right. They're going to have multiple All-Stars. I keep banking on it. Dougie, you closed your square out today or this week.
Yeah, yesterday.
We got some grown men eating ice cream on camera. I think is that now all the bumps on the squares? Because Johnny closed his out. Jason,
I had 2 squares.
Oh, you got 2 squares. Oh, fancy. Head bum in charge got 2 squares.
Yeah, the other one I need, and I thought this was going to hit first game of the season. I need My Sox Summer to come out with 10 or more giveaways.
Yeah, this one's gonna be tough. We're gonna, you know what, the Hello Kitty game is gonna be big for you, Jay. I think we're gonna have to.
It's got to be seen though. That's the thing. Somebody's got to have boots on the ground, and it's got to be, because maybe he'll want the glory of self kamikaze with a photo, but somebody's gonna have to grab him. And that's the problem, is now that the White Sox are starting to become better, like those giveaways are going to become less and less frequent, like being able to get them,
Agreed. That's going to be a tough square to crack. Who would have thought that's going to be the one that might not get closed? MVPs, real quick. So this is the first time, for the longest time, I mean, maybe since I started Twitter, after the BumCast ended on Monday until today, I think I took an extended break. I took an extended break off the internet. I don't think maybe many people noticed, but it was much due and much needed. A lot of times we talk about we want to do this until this feels like work. And now this doesn't necessarily feels like work, but a lot of the times adulting and, just things, life in general, get in the way. Mm-hmm. And it was a tough week. Personally, professionally, physically, it was just a lot of things that happened last week. And I took some time away, and I had a lot of people reach out. So I appreciate it. I know people are looking out for your boy, Dougie. You mentioned it a couple weeks ago when you're talking about, a lot of the times blue collar workers don't prioritize either mental health or their well-being. You just kind of, bury your head in the sand and kind of just keep trugging along. Yeah. Sometimes you need that break, and sometimes you don't even realize you need the break until it's too long and you think you're drowning. But we're on the other side of it and everything's good. Family's doing better. Everything's doing better. And I appreciate there's a lot of you guys, a lot of people in the comments, a couple people reached out. And I appreciate everyone reaching out, because that's what we do here. We're not just a show. We're a community. We talk about family a lot of times, Joey, familia. But that's what, Whiskey at Comiskey is all about. Our watch party is all about. It's not just rooting for sports a lot of the times. It's about hanging out and being, with each other and having each other's backs. And I felt like a lot of people had my back last week, and I appreciate it. So I want to thank you guys.
I thought you were just mad at me and ignoring me.
I still am. We'll talk about that later.
I was almost going to be part of Baloney's crew or whatever until I sent him a picture of a guy mowing in a Speedo, and then all of a sudden he stopped talking to me too. Oh man,
I do know now what makes Baloney tick, and that's Mayor Skip Saviano.
Oh my God, that was. You know what's funny? I won't talk about all the things that happened, but while things were happening, you guys, and this is what happens. It's just guys being dudes, and a lot of times I'm on the forefront of it, busting other guys' balls. I'll bust your guys' balls as much as I can, and you guys back and forth, while I'm drowning at work and personal and everything else. you guys are tweeting or texting each other about Mayor Skip's radio hits on ESPN 1000. And I try to leave the group chat. I'm like, fuck this. I don't need this right now. I'm like, I don't know what you guys are talking about. And then like a couple hours later, it was funny because even though the iPhone, I tried to leave the conversation, it didn't let me. So Jason's like,
it lets you. I just put you right back in right away.
oh,
Like,
you added, you can't leave. I didn't know what was happening. I'm like, what the fuck happened? I'm like, I'm still in the conversation. And then I'm like, I don't know what the hell you guys were talking about. And it's like Mayor Skip on ESPN 1000. I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, the funny part was I had no clue what Jason was talking about either. He just sent a picture of Skip, but I have a personal picture with Skip, so I sent that.
Yeah. I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? I thought I missed something.
No, it's I listen to Carmen and Yerk in the morning, and every commercial break they're playing the fucking Elmwood Park with Skip Saviano. It's fucking it's a cringe ad at this point.
Sure.
When you get there, PB&J, Uncle, it's bad. Carmen, do a new ad if you're and you don't listen, but if you ever came across it,
if you are listening, Dram Daddy, tell Carmen to make a new ad.
But the guy sounds like he's fucking like 80 something years old.
Yeah.
And he's not. He's like, I looked up a picture of him. He's like 60s.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man, the guy's like, this is Mayor Skip. He sounds way fucking older than he looks. And then that's when it just started snowballing.
Yeah. I've had a few crazy nights with old Skipper Rube. I'm not talking about him.
All right, Dougie, take us home.
I'm not. So I want to same thing, MVP, you and Sarah, and then I also want to MVP Mary's family. I got 2 days to relax and kick back and enjoy and really have fun. I rarely ever get 2 days in a row if I'm not on vacation, and it was nice to really unplug. I was away from my phone yesterday for probably the longest that I've been away from my phone in a long time, like still in this country. So that was really nice. I was able to just go in the pool and have fun with the kids, and it was a nice little unplug. So that was definitely MVP worthy. My bum of the week goes out to since we're doing all this soccer talk, the U.S. men's national team. U.S. men's national team. And it was just so ironic. We did not talk about this beforehand, but Peter, that's a great shirt. Peter came in with the hat on and everything like that. But anyway, they started cutting players via email. How a professional organization doesn't have somebody that calls the player and tells them, hey, your services won't be needed this year, or that, this World Cup is like unbelievable to me. Like, I just can't even wrap my head around it. What happens if that email goes in the junk and you just show up? What happens?
That's on you. Check your emails.
What if it goes in the junk though? Like, I mean, do all the players know that they were going to be cut via email? Like, is that did they know that? Is that a thing? I don't know. This isn't my sport. Can somebody drop some knowledge on me? Like, is it a thing? Like, is that how they cut via email?
To be fair, there was 56 people on the preliminary roster. You got to cut it down to 26 people. A lot of the times nowadays, people complain that meetings should have been an email. They're just ahead of the curve. Everyone says, this should have been an email. This should have been an email. You know what? Send a text message out. Send an email out. You find out when you find out. The bigger problem is that they announced all of this on Friday, and Fox Soccer and like all these people that paid a bunch of money for the World Cup roster release show that they decided to do on a Tuesday. That release show didn't matter for shit because it's like everyone knew who made the team already. It's a bad look, Dougie. It's a bad look. It's probably something they probably should have addressed. I don't know if you just make a phone call, make a FaceTime or something, and let people know that way.
I mean, even a text message, a text message would even be better. I mean, shit. We told Arjun he couldn't play the saxophone at our tailgates anymore. We at least sent him a text.
Did we
told
tell
him
him
he
that?
was. Yeah, we told him he was cut via
don't remember
text.
Yeah, just post it in the hallway like in high school.
Right?
know?
Yeah. Right. You didn't make the team.
Maybe Eric Bischoff works for him.
No,
No, FedEx.
We didn't cut Arjun. We just told him it was getting too crowded for that. And he got a couple 2-3 drunk songs in there at one time and
Saxophone.
saxophone.
Might have
All
got
right.
our guy in trouble too. We won't talk about that though.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah. But yeah,
I-
that's it. I just think they could be more professional.
Agreed.
Peter was on a baloney show tomorrow.
So I am going to have on Kevin Kadick. He's Bears by 7. He's also the head. He was the former head of CHGO Chicago. He was the one that built it from the ground up. He had spent a long time at Yahoo Fantasy. He's built a really interesting and awesome career talking about sports and Chicago sports in general. He's now doing the Bears by 7 thing, a newsletter. I'm going to ask him, how I'm going to pick his brain, kind of, maybe steer us in the right direction of, how to grow a brand and different things. So it's going to be a lot of, social media and just like sports media talk, but then we are going to talk a good amount of Bears too. So I'm excited to talk to Kevin. I've been a fan of his for a long time. I met him a couple times, and then he was at the tailgate last week for Cubs Sox at Whiskey at Comiskey. So I was able to talk to him for a good amount of time. We had a couple whiskeys, and I said, hey, do you mind hopping on the Baloney Show and talk about this some more? And he said, yes. So we're doing it tomorrow at 8 p.m. So hopefully everyone, if you're interested, hop in the comments. We could ask him some questions. It's going to be a good time.
Love it.
All right. That's everyone. That's our show. We want to thank everyone who commented. We appreciate you all. It was a great show. I want to thank our new sponsor, Circa Sports Illinois. Bet better with Circa Sports. And until then, just keep an eye out for more Whiskey at Comiskey details. Like I said, later tonight, the RSVPs are going to open, and we'll be ready to rock and roll. Until then, you guys have a great week. Go Sox. We'll see you soon.